Hello and welcome to the video manual of the MiniKnarz Explorer, the PollyRhythmz edition. This manual consists of more chapters. The first chapter I will show you the device and tell you something about the name, and later I will show some sound effects you can create with it. First I will tell you something about the name. It's called the MiniKnarz Explorer, the PollyRhythmz edition. Why MiniKnarz Explorer? MiniKnarz, I think the design, it's mini, and the sounds it can produce, in German I will call it Knarz-Geräusche. Knarz sounds. Explorer because it's small and you can take it with you. Explore the sound of a bending. Yes. Here you have the power supply. It's from 110 volts UK US voltage or normal European voltage. It's integrated in the device. You cannot lose it. The case is very small, it's handmade, real wood. Here you have got an ignition key, starter key. With a band it says explore the city limits. You can explore the sounds and yes. It also comes with this special patch cables for the integrated bending joystick. I'll tell you more about the bending joystick. These are the connectors for the 4 directions of the bending joystick. You take these special cables with one on the one side and 2 on the other side. Above here is the patch panel. You can take normal cinch cables and patch them together to create crazy sounds, or you take this cable, put it in here, and now you have for one direction, you can, for example, put it here and here, and if you do this, these 2 points are connected for every 4 directions. Different colors for each. I will do a demo patch. It could look like this, and now you have 4 different manipulations of the bending points. These are the bend selectors. They have different functions. If you push this is too much to explain. You must explore it. Here you have a tone controller of this keyboard here, this button. If you turn it, here you have full sound. If you turn it this way, it gets lower, the sound gets lower and more, you will hear it later. You can turn it in both directions. Here you have the ROM switch to turn it to the ROM modus. If you had activated, push this button, and you can access the ROM module from these 4 buttons. Of course all buttons, but these 4 for these 4 melodies. The next extreme cool feature is this section here. This is an integrated effects device. it's basically my low fire modified specially for this device. You see here you have a normal output for the device and an input. You can put any device you want, like an Commodore 64 or another keyboard you can put here and route it through the internal effects and come out here. This is an effect device also. This switch, if it's turned down, the keyboard is normal. You can hear normal sounds. If this switch is pulled up, the keyboard is routed to the internal effects. Here is the volume of the effects device, and here are the special effects. With this button you can, in this direction, you can change from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different effects, and in this direction you have a vibrato. You turn it on and again you turn it off. This switch I called the damager. Down it's off and now it's on. Here you get a speed, you will hear it later, the vibrato, and you can turn the speed of the vibrato slow and down and up and high and other. Here you can see a funny smiley. I don't know how to call this effect, it's very crazy, and you can turn it off and on. Now it's off, yet now it's on, and you can change the amount of the effect. Of course, I have signed it for you, and it has a serial number, MKE01, MiniKnarz Explorer 01. Here you have got the reset button. If you patch something and it hang up, you can hear, and it resets. Here you've got two LEDs. They indicate the amount of the effects and some other things. I think now I will do some sound effects.